Hello, my name is Rowan. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for stopping by this page. What I'd like to do is take a few minutes of your time to briefly explain to you what the site is all about and more importantly how it can benefit you. Now, I'm actually an ex-New Zealand visa officer, so it's my job to receive, assess and decide on all the visa categories under the sun, including visit, student, work, resident and permanent resident visa applications. Now, I've personally dealt with hundreds of clients in my career and I know exactly the types of questions that you'll have and challenges that you'll be facing when preparing a visa application on your own. Now, a lot of the clients that I dealt with who were looking for more information went to the Immigration New Zealand government website, and I suggest you do the same if you haven't checked that site out already. If you have seen that site, then you'll know that even though there is a wealth of information on that site, it's the way the information is presented that can be somewhat unclear and can get a little confusing. A lot of the common feedback that I got from clients was that the information on that site wasn't presented in a step-by-step manner that walks them through the process. Rather, you get a ton of information, you're bombarded with information all on one page. There's a lot of immigration jargon on the pages that are somewhat hard to understand. There are pop-up windows everywhere and there are links taking them away from the page, and it's very easy to lose track. Another common feedback I got was that it wasn't clear from the site which visa policy a client should apply under. Now, let's face it, it's not enough to know that you want to apply for a work visa because there are several different work visa policies to apply under, and clients found it really hard to figure out from the site which is the correct visa policy for them. So in general, when clients went to the site for more information, they left confused and they left very frustrated because they didn't get the information that they needed. So what have I done for you? Well, I've taken all the publicly available information from the Immigration New Zealand government website and I've put it into a step-by-step visa guidebook just for you. Now, these visa guidebooks take all the information that you need to know, minus all the clutter, and puts it into a step-by-step, plain English, easy to follow manner that walks you through the whole process from start to finish. These visa guidebooks cover all the requirements that you'll need to meet, including any health requirements, so all the basic health requirements, and it also determines whether or not you'll need to provide full medical certificates. They also cover character requirements, so again, all the basic character requirements that you'll need to meet, and it also determines if you'll need to provide a police certificate. Specific policy requirements. So this section covers all the information, all the documentation that you need to provide, passports, birth certificates, financial requirements, all those types of things. The next section that's covered is forms and paperwork. This section tells you which forms you'll need, how to access those forms, instructions on how to fill them out, plus it gives you some tips on how to prepare all your paperwork. The final section is to actually lodge your application. So in this section, it'll cover the steps that you need to lodge your application, and it also deals with the frequently asked questions that you'll have, such as which is the correct visa office to apply at, how long a decision will take, how much the application will cost, among many other frequently asked questions that these guides cover. Okay, so what do you do now? Well, I want to help you get started, so I've got a free gift for you. It's the New Zealand Visa Guide. Choose the visa policy that's right for you. Now, this guidebook for you is absolutely free because I want to help you get started. It normally retails at $49.99 in value, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you for free. So all you need to do is click on the download link to the side of this video and you can go ahead and download that book right now. Now, once you download that book, work your way through it and you'll get two things out of it. First of all, you'll know which is the correct visa policy that you should be applying under, and then you'll be given a link to the specific visa guidebook page where you can go ahead and download the book and get your visa process started. Now, for those of you who already know which visa policy is the right one for you, you'll find a group of links below this video. Go ahead and find the one that's relative to you and click on the link, and like I said, you'll be given a link to the specific visa guidebook page where you can go ahead and download that book and get your visa process started. Alright, that's it for me. I want to thank you again for stopping by this page, and I wish you all the best with your application, and let's get your visa process started.